One of the instruments that probably gets us the most attention at our art shows and videos is our three-string slide shovel guitar. Now, this guitar is based on ones that I've seen online a while back. And when I first started building cigar box guitars and three-string slide guitars, I knew as soon as I saw one of these that I had to make one. I think the first one I saw was Justin Johnson on YouTube playing one of these, and I mean he just kills it. I'm nowhere near as good as what that man can play, but it really inspired me to bite off trying to do a three string on a shovel. And this is not the first shovel guitar that I've made. This is number 57 of all of the guitars I've made. I think maybe the fourth or fifth shovel guitar. I really, really, really loved the Craftsman shovels that I started with way back 2 or 3 years ago. But unfortunately, no one carries them anymore. So I can't find them. So I started using these. These are just the standard square-nosed shovel that you can get at Lowe's. I think it's Project Source brand. Pretty simple, cheap shovel. However, one of the things that I've had problems with is the handle of the shovel is much, much weaker than those old Craftsman shovel handles. So this one, when the string tension is pulled tight, it tends to warp the plastic handle. So the way I've fixed that is to put in a wooden insert into the handle to hold its shape and kind of give it a more classic headstock look to it. Had to use some washers to affix the tuning pegs because the shovel handle is just so thin. So that added some challenge to figuring out a way to make these on this different brand shovel. Of course, the fret marks are all just there for a visual guide. There are no frets, so you got to play it with a slide. I've used some screws and washers as fret markers, and then painted the rest of the upper frets onto the metal handle of the shovel. This uses a flat wound humbucker from MGB Guitars. I really love these low profile humbuckers because you don't have to cut a giant hole in the shovel to accommodate a humbucker or something like that, which you would normally find on a traditional electric guitar. Of course, this is an electric guitar. It cannot be played, I mean, I guess it could be played acoustically, but you're not going to be able to hear it very well because all of the sound is made by the pickup. Again, I really love these flat, low-profile pickups. They can fit right onto the shovel here. And really, the most expensive part of these builds is drilling the holes and cutting out the necessary pieces from the shovel to accommodate all the electronics. So you've got the pickup with 4 holes drilled to hold it in place, another hole drilled in for the wire that goes to that pickup. You've got 4 more holes drilled through the shovel to accommodate the 2 brackets here. One bracket just serves as the mount point for the string. The other one does the duty of the bridge. There is a bolt here that goes through and grounds all 3 of the strings to the electronics. Of course, it has a volume knob and a jack, typical 1/4-inch electric guitar jack. So all of that is pretty straightforward. Just drill it out with a metal cutting drill bit, except for the jack. I actually have to cut a window out using the Dremel and a cutting wheel to accommodate the jack there and the jack plate. Unfortunately, every time I build one of these, I have to buy a brand new set of drill bits and a new cutting wheel for the Dremel because this spring steel, stainless steel, or whatever this shovel is made of is just so tough to cut through. So that's one of the reasons why these are so expensive, is just to get the necessary tools to fit all of the electronics and hardware to the shovel. All right, enough talk. I'll give you a demo here. Of course, we're tuned in GDG, open G.